Manuel, at around what time are you going to be home today? I need to know whether I should make dinner for you or not.
Huh? No, I'm gonna be eating outside again, of course. Listen up, Agatha. You need to stop trying to follow my every move. You see, we're basically just husband and wife by law, which means that the honeymoon we're gonna be going on, started this weekend, is just for show. Since everyone would find it strange if the CEO's son didn't go on a honeymoon with his wife. You were just married off to me by your father as some sort of business strategy, so don't try and take away my freedom from me. You do whatever you want, and I'll do whatever I want. Understand?
To be honest, I don't quite understand what you're trying to tell me, but your father told me that he would be visiting our house tonight and that he's going to be here very soon. I think it would be best if you're home when he comes.
What? My father? Why in the world is he going to pay us a visit? I don't remember doing anything wrong.
Your bag suddenly broke, right? And so you were going to borrow your father's instead for the honeymoon, remember? I don't understand why you're suddenly panicking after I told you that your father would be visiting us, though.
Oh, so that's why he's going to be coming to our house. It's fine if that's the case, though. And here I thought that...
Okay. Apparently he's going to bring 3 of his bags and wants you to choose which one you're going to bring. Which is why you need to be here when he gets here.
How long is it until he gets there?
He'll probably be here in around 30 minutes. He says he's going to come by car.
Huh. It looks like I barely have enough time to get there before he does. Fine, it can't be helped. I'm coming home right now. Jesus, this better not be some trick to get me to come home, Agatha.
What? I assure you, I'm not lying. Anyways, take care.
Hey, Agatha! Ride the Shinkansen that's gonna come after the one I'm going to ride myself. The one headed for Osaka, alright?
What? We're not going to get on the same Shinkansen?
Of course we're not gonna get on the same Shinkansen. We're gonna be meeting each other before the check-in at the hotel, right? We'll move separately until then. Oh, and I reserved 2 rooms at the hotel, so you sleep in the one that's not mine.
Manuel... But I don't think that's how honeymoons are supposed to go.
I already told you that our wedding was just a matter of business, right? We're only husband and wife on paper, which means that this honeymoon of ours is gonna be just for show as well. You don't understand even that? Like I said, you're not my actual wife, so... You don't have the right to take away my freedom.
But I don't see how me spending time with you is taking away your freedom. Even if our marriage was just a business decision, we're still husband and wife. I thought that we could use this honeymoon to get to know each other more. I understand that you want to maintain distance with me in our relationship, but don't you think that we should at least try and get along?
Sorry, but I don't think the same. So too bad. Don't push your values on me. You don't have the right to tell me what to do.
So we're going to do our own things at our destination? Why are we even going in the first place then? I don't think there's a need to go all the way to Osaka if all we're doing is trying to make everyone think that we're actually going on a honeymoon.
Of course we're gonna do our own things at our destination. And it's not enough to just take a leave from work and say that we're gonna go on a honeymoon, you know? We have to actually go to our destination to make it more believable. Jesus, can't you understand even that, Agatha?
Manuel, I just checked into the hotel, so I thought I'd tell you about it.
Huh? Oh yeah, whatever.
I don't think you're going to bother visiting me, but I'm staying at room 1203 on the 12th floor.
What? But isn't that on a higher floor than my room? Why did you take a better room than me?
Oh, is that so? I don't think that just because it's on a higher floor means that it's a better room, though. Sure, you could argue that it has a better view of the city, but...
Shut up! I'm on the 9th floor in room 910. It's not fair that you're staying on the 12th floor, while I have to stay on the 9th floor.
Is that so? I had noticed that you weren't at the lobby at our designated meeting time, but looks like you had checked in before me like I thought.
Give me that room instead!
I don't think you'd want that.
Huh? Oh, why wouldn't I want that room?
Because this room only has a single bed.
Oh, what are you talking about?
It's not a double bed, so I think it would be difficult for 2 people to sleep in it.
What in the world are you talking about, Agata? Are you trying to imply that I'm cheating on you or something? I'm on my own in room 910, you know?
Today, a new employee at our company, Monica, is going to be staying over with you, right? And tomorrow, you're going to be sleeping with Marcella, our neighbor, right?
Huh? What are you saying?
I know that you've been going out with other women even now that you're married with me. I mean, you're bringing these 2 women with you secretly to our honeymoon, so that must mean that they're your favorites, right?
How'd you know about this?
It doesn't really take a detective to notice that you've been cheating on me, you know. Wait, so you were actually trying to hide the fact that you were cheating on me? Well, I guess you did take the precaution of making me ride in a different Shinkansen than you. I was a bit confused as to why you wanted to go through that hassle, but apparently you were trying to hide these other women from me, huh? To be honest, I thought that you already knew that I knew, you see. I mean, you even laid your hands on our 2 maids that we hired. Not only that, but your friend's sister as well.
You know about even that? Who told you?
About you laying your hands on your friend's sister? Your friend did. Luckily for you, she wasn't married yet. Otherwise... I mean, it really didn't look like you were trying to hide it at all. You were basically flaunting how many women you had. That's also what I thought you meant when you said that you didn't want me to take your freedom or something. I thought that you were just telling me not to do anything about you cheating on me. Besides, did you really think I was so dumb that I wouldn't have noticed any of that? And I guess when you yourself are dumb, you just assume that other people are also, huh?
Huh? Did you just say that I'm dumb? Wait, hold on. If that's the case, then... Fine, if you already know, then it can't be helped, I guess. I mean, it's not like you're in a position to be able to divorce me anyways.
What? What do you mean I'm not in a position to get divorced with you?
You already understand yourself, right? Your dad's company is just a tiny company that works for my dad's company. You see, your dad married you to me so that my father's company would prioritize trading with your dad's company. If the 2 of us got divorced, not only would that advantage your father's company has disappear, but my father's company would stop trading with your father's company completely. Which means that if you don't want your father's company to go bankrupt, then you have no choice but to keep being my wife.
I see. So that was the thought process behind all the strange things you've said to me until now? To be honest, I thought that you were just saying all of those things because you had thought that I was too weak-willed to do anything about it, but it looks like you actually had some sort of logic behind it in your mind.
If you understand what I'm telling you, then don't you dare go against me, alright? I'm gonna be with my other women even on our honeymoon. If you don't like that, then go home on your own. I doubt you'll have the courage to do something like that, though.
I understand. I'll do what I want from now, so you do what you want as well. That's what you said to me yourself, right?
Yep, finally you understand. Just because we're married on paper doesn't actually mean we have to act like a real husband and wife. Leave me be, and I'll leave you be in return. There's nothing wrong about that, right?
Good morning, Mother. Can we talk right now? Oh, hello, Agatha. How's the honeymoon going? Are you getting along well with Manuel? Nope, not at all. Huh? I might sound ungrateful to you for suddenly saying what I'm about to tell you, but it looks like Manuel is greatly misunderstood as to why me and him got married in the first place. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. A great misunderstanding? I don't know if his father thinks the same way as him, but he said something about how he was going to make Manuel the CEO of his company sometime next year, right? At this rate, I can see our company's skills being abused by theirs. I also think that it's only a matter of time before the relationship between our two companies becomes terrible. I see. Just what in the world happened between you and Manuel to make you think that the relationship between our two companies is going to worsen? That's what I wanted to talk to you and Dad about. Dad's probably still asleep since it's the weekend and it's only 8 a.m., but you could probably wake him up, right? Oh, so that's why you contacted me instead of your father. Yep, to tell you the truth it is. I heard that Manuel's father stayed over at our house last night. He's probably going to wake up too after Father wakes up, right? Yep, I think I can get them soon. All right. I want to talk to you guys via video chat in 1 hour. Can I count on you to get them for me? Yep, don't worry about it. I'll get the two of them ready to chat with you on their computers, so prepare what you have to tell them in the meantime. Thanks, I'm counting on you then.
Hey, you gotta celebrate because I decided that today I'm gonna spend the day with you. Get yourself ready and come to my room in 10 minutes. Hey, Agatha! Your 10 minutes is up! Why haven't you come yet? Come to my room as soon as possible. I canceled my plans with my other women and am being kind enough to be with you on our honeymoon instead. But you're gonna ignore me despite that?
Good morning, Manuel. I thought I was getting a ton of notifications on my phone, but it was you, huh?
Huh? What's with that tone of voice? You think it's alright for you to talk to your husband like that? And to think I was planning on being kind enough to spend time with you instead of my other women. Not only do you not come when I tell you to, but now you're talking to me with an attitude? If you don't come to my room within the next 3 minutes, then I'm seriously just going to ignore you for the rest of our honeymoon. You were the one who said you wanted to get to know me or something, right? Well, I'm giving you that opportunity now.
But weren't you planning on having a good time with Marcella today? Besides, I thought you told me that the two of us were only married on paper. And that I would do what I wanted to do because you would do what you wanted to do while we were here.
Huh? I changed my mind! If you understand what I'm telling you, then hurry up and come to my room. I decided to spend my time with you for the remaining days of our honeymoon.
So what you're trying to tell me is that while you get to do what you want to do, I don't and have to do as you say? Sorry, but I'm not interested anymore.
What? But I'm trying to tell you that I'm going to prioritize you over Marcella. Aren't you even a little bit happy to hear that? Any other woman would be delighted to spend some time in bed with me.
I don't know whether I should laugh or throw up at what you just told me. Anyways, what do you mean you're prioritizing me over Marcella? Didn't Marcella just go home because her husband found out about how she was cheating on him with you? You're just calling me over because you've got no other woman to satisfy your needs with, right? Sorry, but I'm afraid you're going to need to go to a brothel for that because I am certainly not interested.
Huh? Wait, how do you know that Marcella went home? What's with you and knowing all this stuff since yesterday? Did you hire a detective agency or something? Or did you hide a microphone in my clothes or something?
No. I know that Marcella went home because I'm the one who told her husband about what she was doing. Oh, and I'm not there anymore as well, so don't bother trying to go to my room. I went home last night, you see.
Huh? Hold on, you're going too fast. First of all, why'd you have to go and tell Marcella's husband about the two of us? That was none of your business. And second of all, what do you mean you went home last night?
I got on a Shinkansen yesterday and went home. It's not really that complicated. And I told Marcella's husband about it, both because I wanted to and I had the right to do it. Oh, and by the way, I'm currently in the process of packing my stuff because I'm going to be moving to my parents' house.
Huh? Just what are you planning on doing? You left your husband in the middle of your honeymoon and went home on your own without even telling me anything? Do you want to get divorced with me or something?
Yes. I was just about to tell you that myself. I'm going to divorce you.
Huh? But didn't I just explain to you yesterday what would happen if you got divorced with me? My father's company would stop doing business with your father's company, and your father's company would go bankrupt because of that.
Let me explain it to you in order. First off, I told both of our parents that I wanted to get divorced with you this morning, and also explained why I wanted to get divorced. They agreed to my decision immediately.
Huh? Why? Why would my father agree to such a thing? I thought that he would be furious if you were to do such a thing.
Manuel, it seems like you're greatly misunderstood. It's true that my father's company mainly works under your father's company, but you see, my father's company has patents on multiple products, and...
Huh? What do you mean, patents?
Your father's company outsources the work involved in dealing with these patents to my father's company. In other words, my father's company does work for your father's company that no other company would be able to do for them.
Wait, does this mean that...
Yes. It means that if my father's company and your father's company stop doing business, then it's your father's company that's going to be in trouble. Not the other way around.
Seriously? Are you being serious right now?
And what would I gain from lying to you about this? I talked to your father about this yesterday. He says that there's no way he's going to let a cheating piece of scum like you inherit his company. Meaning that you're no longer going to be the CEO next year, I'm afraid.
What? But what does me cheating on you have anything to do with the company?
Ask him about the details yourself when you go to work.
Fine, I understand. I'm gonna stop seeing all my other women starting from today. That's what you want, right?
What?
From now on, you're gonna be the only woman in my life. I'm gonna take care of you like an actual husband from now on. In exchange for that, I want you to forget about everything that happened up until now. There's no need to get divorced, you know?
Manuel, it looks like you've made another misunderstanding.
Huh? What shocking piece of information do you have now?
Our marriage has nothing to do with our father's companies. We were just introduced to each other, remember?
Huh?
Which means that now that I know about your adultery, all I'm left to do is divorce you. And just because we get divorced, it doesn't mean that our father's companies will no longer do business with each other.
Huh? If that's the case, then why am I not gonna become the CEO anymore?
I think that's just because after seeing your actions these past few days, Your father decided that you weren't fit to become a CEO.
Huh? Why not?
Well then, I'll be contacting you about my lawyer as soon as I'm done preparing everything I need. Why don't you take a bath in the meantime?
Huh? Are you trying to say that I stink or something?
I don't stand out appearance-wise, and neither do I have a very loud personality. And for that reason, people often make the mistake that I'm weak-willed. This, combined with the fact that Manuel thought that my father's company relied on his father's company, made him think that I wouldn't be able to do anything no matter what he did. Which is why he cheated on me with multiple women like that. Anyways, Manuel and I got divorced almost immediately after we got married. Which means that the alimonies I received from the multiple women he cheated on me with, and from Manuel himself, wasn't that large. But Manuel, on the other hand, it seems that the 5 women he laid hands on were all married. And he had to pay much larger alimonies to their husbands than the ones that I received from their wives. Soon after this, Manuel's parents cut ties with him, and he was fired from his job at his father's company as well. He now barely makes enough to support himself by doing day jobs and juggling multiple part-time jobs. Always living in extreme poverty since he still has the 5 alimonies he has to pay for.
Hey, Maya! What do you mean you didn't get into med school? I told you not to neglect any preparation so that you would definitely be accepted. I always thought you were a failure, but I never thought you were so incompetent that you couldn't even pass medical school. You really are an embarrassment. I told you from the very beginning that I wasn't going to go to medical school. It doesn't hurt or itch me if you don't get in. You may be good, but I'm not good. Totally. Your sister Kinsley is certainly doing well as a resident at the university hospital. How can you, who must have been born from the same me, be so incompetent? I wonder if there was some kind of baby mix-up when you were born. I'm tired of hearing that. Huh? My sister and I look a lot alike, and you obviously look like your mother. There is no doubt in mind that this is your mother's child, right? You even took a DNA test because your mother insisted. You... that I care? You said so yourself. You're so incompetent, yet you're so glib. You've grown up to be a really shitty child. I guess that's the result of your mother's upbringing. Shut up! You really are not a pretty girl. Kinsley is such a good girl and so talented. I wonder why you, my sister, are so poorly made and incompetent. You're talking in loops, Mom. Anyway, you are incapable of passing medical school. You are incompetent. The only child of mine is my excellent sister, Kinsley. You, who don't want it, get out of my house. I knew you'd say that. Huh? You know what? I'm about to be kicked out of my house for being incompetent. I understand. I was originally planning on leaving home after I graduate high school. I've already found a place to live, don't worry. Oh well. You are aware of your incompetence and failure. Well, if you're so well prepared, I forbid you from crossing the threshold of our house once the graduation ceremony is over. Okay, I'm not going back. Yeah, that's fine. I want you to get the hell out of this house. Maya, is it true that you're leaving home after graduation? Yeah, sis, you heard from your mother, right? Yes, I did. She called me earlier, and she also told me to take this opportunity to come back to my parents' house. You know, your incompetent sister will be gone, so come back without a care in the world, handsome. I heard her loud and clear. What the hell is going on? I heard that you didn't pass the medical school exam. Well, it's not that I didn't make it. Actually, I didn't take it from the beginning. Oh, Really? I told my mom that I pretended to take the test, but I didn't pass. My father and a high school teacher who understands my family background helped me out a lot. That's a bold idea. Because I have other things I want to do. Yeah, of course. What are you going to do when you graduate? I've already decided where I'm going to live. My uncle told me to work for his company, so I'm going to take care of him. When I have enough money saved up, I'm going to go to the technical school I wanted to go to. I see. I'd like to say I'll at least help you pay for school. I'd appreciate it, but I don't think that would be too generous of me, so I won't do it. My sister spoils me once I depend on her. I think the next few years after graduation will be a critical point for my future. I would appreciate it if you would not give me any financial support. Yes, I knew Maya would say that. But if you have any problems, tell me as soon as possible. Your uncle, your father, and I are on your side. Yeah, thank you. Maya! I don't think so, but you're not going to come back to our house like this, are you? As promised, I won't let you cross my threshold after the graduation ceremony. That's the plan. Oh, you're talking about that now? I don't want you to renege on our promise. No, I've already arrived at the place we're moving to. Huh? Have you looked inside my room yet? Your room? All the stuff has been moved out. What? Oh no, it's true. It's all gone. When did this happen? I wasn't planning on moving without telling you. Yesterday, when I was moving all the stuff out, Mother was out all morning. Yesterday? Well, I guess this means we're not together anymore. Goodbye. Maya! It's been 7 years! Hey, Maya! Hey! Hey, come on, answer me! It's your mother! What? Oh shoot, I forgot to block it. Good, you're reachable. I'm at work right now. I was so surprised, really. I never thought you were one of the popular novelists. What? Why? I heard that one of your neighbors went to your book signing. The person said that the novelist teacher was Maya, who lived in the neighborhood, and she was making a big fuss about it. Oh, so that's how you got in their ear too. Oh God, you should have told us about that earlier. You're her mother and you didn't know? I heard your novel is being made into a TV drama. That's great. That's really great. As a mother, I'm so proud of you. I'm sorry to interrupt your excitement, but... What are you talking about, Mother? What? I'm the one who moved out of my parents' house 7 years ago after my mother cut me off, so I'm not supposed to have a mother. Oh my! Oh no! Oh man! Such a long time ago! You were so incompetent back then that I had to kick you out of the house out of my abstinence. This is the ultimate in motherly love. You see, they say, let a pretty child travel. A lioness pushes her cub into the valley of 1,000 questions. That's what I'm talking about. Huh, education policy. I've been on edge for the past 7 years wondering what had happened. I'm so glad to see that your education has paid off. Well said. You're right on the edge of opportunism. What? If it were a novel, you'd definitely be cast as a villain. Villain? No, he's actually a villain. I don't know what you're talking about. But I have a favor to ask you, Maya. No. No? What kind of torture is it to ask a favor from someone you've insulated yourself from? Maya, you can come back here if you want. What? I'll pretend that the insulation never happened. You can work on your novels wherever you are, right? Hey, why don't you come back? It's because my sister, who's a doctor, is no longer making money for you. Huh? Father divorced you a year ago because of your debt. We're struggling to make ends meet on a part-time salary, and her debt is only getting bigger because she can't get out of her habit of spending money. So I asked my sister who works at a hospital in California for money. She told me that she had already gone abroad as a member of Doctors Without Borders. How did you know that? Well, I've been in touch with her from time to time. She got her medical license, but it was her dream to do the job she's doing now. Well, I thought she got a good paying job for my old age. You're really opportunistic, aren't you? Hey, please, Maya. You're all I have now. Help your mother. I want you to come live with me. I can't do that. Why not? Because I'm living with my husband's parents now. What? Husband? Yes, I'm married. You're married? My in-laws are very kind, sensible people. They're not like some toxic parents who are opportunistic and think only of themselves. Toxic? Maybe you don't realize it, but that's the kind of person you are. Take this opportunity to look back at yourself objectively. You'll see how embarrassing your life has been. That, Maya? What the hell is that? You'll find out soon enough. Well then, this is really goodbye. By the looks of her, I could tell that she had not read my novel which was being dramatized. In fact, the more such an ex-mother boasts, my daughter wrote this novel, I am the mother of a popular novelist, the more a painful situation is confirmed to be waiting for her. A few months later, the drama begins to air. Even though she did not read the novel, my ex-mother who loves TV apparently watched it, and the title of the show was quite simply Poison Mother. A few days later, she was told that it was a non-fiction autobiographical work by the author. A few days later, my ex-mother noticed the whispering around her and disappeared somewhere as if she was trying to escape. Rumor has it that she is in trouble with debt collectors, but I don't care because I have already insulated myself from them.